Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Deni. If you're new here, welcome, or if you're an oldie but goodie, welcome back. We love you guys. So today I have a tag. It's called the No Buy Low Buy tag. It was created by a girl named Anya here on YouTube, which I recently started following her channel. I fell in love with her channel because she is part of the low buy, no buy community, and she does a lot of like palette redesigns or using what she has in her stash to create the new palettes that are coming up in the market, which is something that I dabbled in a while back when I did the Jeffree Star Blue Blood, and it's just like we have a common interest, so I figured let me go ahead and do her tag. So it's a short 8 questions. Let's get right on to it. The first question is, how long have you been on your low buy / no buy? My low buy, my no buy for makeup started back in January. So the beginning of the year, and then the low buy is for my skincare stuff, which that all started back in January. So then question number 2 is, what motivated you to try a low buy / no buy? So when I looked at my collection as a whole and everything that I had in my drawers and just in my room, it was like just overwhelming how much product I have and how often I don't use the things that I own. So it was just like one of those things where I needed to start using what I have before I purchase more things, and that right there just motivated me to stop buying, just use what I have. Just noticing what I had. Question number 3 is are there any YouTubers who motivate / inspire you on your low buy / no buy journey? Absolutely. So there is one in particular, which her name is LS. I've been watching L's channel for about 2 years now, and I love her. She's just like so practical. She comes up with these beautiful looks. Her voice is so soothing as well, and she just like, not that she convinces you, but she kind of talks to you in a way where you're like, that makes sense. Do I really need all these things? And it's just stuff that she's doing, and she's not forcing it on anyone, but it's just like the way she presents it. Like, I don't need the newest releases, and you possibly don't need it either. So yes, LS, she is absolutely who pushes me in the no buy, low buy direction. All right, so the 5th question is, what's a positive aspect that you've experienced in your low buy / no buy? Positive, saving money. And so there's like 2 big positives. 1, I save money because I'm not buying every hot new release that comes out. And 2, I get to enjoy the things that I have already that I kind of overlook because there's so many new things coming out that I don't realize I can still play with what I have. So it's just like, those are the positive aspects, and I think they're reasonable. Number 6 is, what is a negative aspect that you've experienced in your low buy / no buy? Negative, you get wicked FOMO. You see all the new things and pretty things that you don't have, and instantly your brain tells you you need to have it. So like negatively, you don't post as much content as other people. As a YouTuber, you don't post as much content because you don't have the newest releases, although you can just use what you have and create other videos and things like that. But I think that in the beauty community, we just seem to be like driven by just like purchasing and showing and influencing people to buy more things. So negatively, I think like you just want what you see and you don't have it. But other than that, I mean, and you don't need it. That's the honest truth. So number I feel like I added these up funny, but the next one is, do you think a low buy / no buy is beneficial for everyone? Why or why not? So I don't think it's beneficial for everyone. I could see wanting to do it for specific reasons, like if you want to save money, if you are just like not interested in getting the next newest thing. I don't think a low buy or a no buy is for everyone. I think low buys should be, because it just forces you to use what you have. But no buys, being so strict, I mean, there's people who they can't do a no buy because they would feel deprived, like I can't have what I want. And that could create like an area where you just want to just rebel and buy everything that you see. So I do think that it's for people who really just want to enjoy what they have and curate their collection, or curate the products that they're using, not so much be a collector, because collector falls in that consumerism. Anyway, so the next question is, what is some advice that you have for people starting a low buy / no buy? So my first bit of advice would be, look at your collection as a whole. Go ahead, go drawer by drawer if you have lots of makeup. That's just saying that. Go through what you have, take an inventory, really just like look at what you usually like buy the most of, and start there. Like for me, eyeshadows are the thing that I feel like I must have. And so with that, I want to make sure that I'm not just buying the next release. I'm actually buying something that's going to enrich what I already have, something different, something that really sparks my interest, something that's not just that the packaging is pretty, but that the actual product inside is pretty. So advice would be, you know, try it with like one area and then go to like broaden it. I would say start with like a low buy, and then if that works out for you, then go ahead into a no buy. All right, so then the last question is, what have you learned about this experience? So for me, I've learned that I'm in love with skincare, and I do not know how to say no to that. But it has also shown me how wasteful I can be when I have too much products. I tend to forget things in the back of the drawer, and then when I go to open them, they're kind of old. And what's the purpose of purchasing something if you're not going to use it, and it'll go bad before you use it? So for me, it's taught me to not be so wasteful. Enjoy what you have, enjoy it for the period of time that you have it, and then move on to the next thing. And also, like for people who don't know me, I do empties a lot, so I am a finisher. So I it's actually, I've learned to just be a person who finishes things and just doesn't just consume, really use what you purchase. So those were all the questions. If you're interested in doing this low buy, no buy tag, I think you should. Also check out Anya's channel, and if you feel like it, let her know that you came from my channel because you saw this tag. So go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Become a member of my Gonzfam, and as always, from my house to yours. Love ya.